Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Sam Go podcast. My name is Sam Go, and this is my favorite time of the year. It's the NBA Finals, my boy. Who would have thought OKC and Indiana would have got here? That wasn't on our prediction.
Did you think New York was going to
I didn't think New York was going to get there, but neither one of us thought OKC and Indiana.
But, I'm not surprised.
Why?
Indiana got there, though.
Indiana looks good.
They're a complete team.
They're a complete team, and then that whole power of friendship stuff they all talking about.
They're a complete team. Plus, I feel as though Indiana and OKC match up well.
See, if you are a big city person, you're not going to like this finals. If you are superstar, if you're one of those guys, you're not going to like this. Because there's no Ant-Man. There's no LeBron. There's no Curry. There's no Durant.
We got to stop.
What?
He's not a superstar.
That's another. We're talking about the finals.
Okay,
Let's talk about the finals.
Sorry.
Focus.
Okay, I'm focused.
Let's focus. We're talking about the NBA finals. We'll talk about that Ant-Man or Cant-Man. We're going to talk about Cant-Man. Cant-Man, he's going to have his day. But right now we're talking about NBA finals. And, no Durant, no Curry.
Second year in a
no
row.
Tatum.
With no Durant.
No LeBron. No Joker. No Giannis. This is a different NBA, my guy.
The NBA is in good hands.
It is.
But you got those that it's not.
So, shout out to OKC and Indiana. Fun fact, I've been to both places, and there ain't nothing to do in Indiana. There ain't nothing to do in OKC. At least Indiana has Broad Ripple. They have this little area called Broad Ripple. My Indiana folks, shout out to y'all. I spent a year and a half up there, and I liked it. But it's a new NBA. It's a small market. Ain't no big three. Ain't no super, like, I guess Shai's the MVP, so that don't count. But everybody else is just role player, vibes, pass the ball, have fun.
But you see, I feel as though Indiana has two stars, though.
Indiana, who are there?
Pascal.
Sure.
And Haliburton.
Haliburton, okay.
OKC has a superstar.
Yeah.
But they have great role players.
Yeah.
So I feel as though if you was, because I'm going for OKC.
Sure.
I got OKC and.
Say it. OKC in what?
I got OKC in 5.
In 5 games.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me tell you the reason why I said that.
Before we even go there.
Okay.
Let's break the whole series down.
Okay.
Because that's what people come to us for. We're going to do one after every game. We're going to break this thing down. Let's do this. The superstars are like you're saying. Mm-hmm. Let's narrow it down. There's an MVP in this finals.
Okay.
We didn't have that last finals, right? Last finals with Boston and
Dallas.
We didn't have an MVP.
Yeah.
So this is the first time in a little while since Joker we have an MVP in a finals.
Yeah.
Shai.
Okay.
Mr. Fouls getter. Right? Mr. Foul.
No,
foul
we can't.
merchant.
No, we can't.
Let me set it up. So
Okay.
you have Mr. Foul Merchant.
You can't say that.
Free throw line man.
You can't say that.
You know how Jordan jumped from the free throw line?
Okay.
Shai shoots from the free throw line.
You can't say that.
That's what kind of MVP Shai
Because
is.
Wade-
And then on the other side,
Okay.
you got Haliburton, Mr. Inconsistent, Mr. One Good Game.
Whoa.
Mr. Not So Good Game.
He averaged a double.
He's good. He's good. Numbers are good. But that series against the Knicks shouldn't have gone 6.
What do you mean?
He didn't show up 2 times, and
Pascal didn't show up 2 times neither. Which is why he went in 6.
Yeah, but who's better out of Pascal and Haliburton? One's on the Olympic team. One is like
one got a gold medal while one got a ring.
Sure, one's older too. Siakam's old. He's an old guy.
But
he's an older guy.
But Pascal got MVP over 1 vote.
Sure. Shout out to Pascal. I like Pascal.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I'm going Indiana.
Yeah,
but I think it's
not a
if
debate.
you look
I get
at
you.
if you look at the stars, let's narrow it down to Haliburton and Shai. How do you think that matchup goes? And then how do you think how do you think it goes? And how do you think who wins it?
So between
Shai and Haliburton.
I got Shai.
This is go good, man.
It is. I got Shai. I have Shai actually beating Haliburton, but not by a large margin, though. Like, I feel as though if I were Shai, my game plan would be take away the playmaking
From Haliburton.
from Haliburton.
But you know what sucks about the NBA? They're not going to guard each other. That sucks.
No,
Because back in the day,
wait.
the
I can't
two
say.
best players
I
said,
can't say.
I'm going to guard you.
I can't say this. One thing about Indiana and one that I can say about OKC, they're gonna match up.
But they're not
gonna run. They're not
Because
gonna
why
run
wasn't Shai on Ant-Man?
Because what do Ant-Man play?
Wing.
Shooting guard.
Yeah, he's on a wing.
Shai plays point guard.
So why wasn't Ant guarding him then?
I just told you.
They could. It's the finals. You think about it,
Mike
bro.
Conley was.
Stop.
Yeah, I know.
Mike Conley. You little.
Shout out to the OG. I'm sorry.
Mike Conley was bad that series, man. He was bad, but no. So that's my problem. They don't guard each other. You can keep going. I'm just saying. They don't guard it. That sucks.
I think it will happen.
Because you want to see at the end of the game, you want to see one-on-one Haliburton go at.
I think
or
it's
you
gonna
want to
happen.
see Shai.
I think this is gonna be the series where it happens for sure.
Okay.
But if I was Shai, I would take away the assist.
Yeah.
And
from Haliburton.
And control his rebounding.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, if Haliburton average more than 11 assists,
which he does, that's what he do.
Which he does.
Yeah.
And average more than 7 rebounds.
Yeah.
OKC's not beating them.
Yeah.
But it's going to 7, and if Haliburton's having that one game where he had with New York, where he had, I think 30 plus, 12
off.
plus,
15. 10. Yeah. But here's my thing. I think Haliburton gets the best of this because I think Haliburton has no pressure. It's different playing with no pressure. When you don't have no pressure on you, like everybody said you're the most overrated. You are like you didn't even win Finals MVP. Like you're so like you're just there for the vibes. Like I watched him against New York. Bro, even the way Haliburton moved, he has no pressure. He made third-team All-NBA, but he has no pressure. He's just playing for fun out there. And if he loses, are we going to criticize Haliburton or are we just going to start next season? We're going to start next season. But if Shai loses...
No, I ain't going to lie.
But wait, if Shai loses, we're going to say, dang, dog, you the MVP.
Nah. Let me tell you why.
The MVP?
Out of both teams.
The number 1 seed?
Out of both teams.
Who has more pressure?
There's only one person who had championship experience. That's Pascal.
There's another person. There's another, but he doesn't play.
Caruso.
Yeah.
So
he does play. Yeah, Caruso plays big minutes.
So my thing with that, they're both young teams.
Yeah.
Indiana hasn't been to the NBA Finals since I think 2000.
Yeah.
Okay. And last time OKC been
against
there
the Lakers, I remember
was against the Heat. And there you go.
Yeah.
So my thing is,
but if you're the MVP, like Shai's not 21, bro.
But it doesn't matter.
Shai's not a young guy.
But even with
he's young, but like he's been in the league for a long time. Shai has a lot of pressure on him. He's got to go out there, the MVP, and the way people online are talking about he fouls, he gets the foul, he doesn't draw the foul, he makes these ugly faces.
Here's my question.
So he has all the pressure on him. Haliburton's just playing for vibes, dog.
Oh, here's my question, right?
Did you expect Haliburton to get here?
Yes.
Nobody thought the Pacers would be in the finals.
You know what's so crazy? You
didn't say it on here.
No, I had Indiana beat Bucks.
But you didn't have Indiana in the finals.
Did we even predict it?
Yes.
What did I say? I said New York?
You said Boston.
New York played Boston.
Okay. I'm just saying. But nobody thought that Indiana would get here.
But I'm not
I didn't either. I'm not the psychic. I'm not trying to act like I know. I don't know that.
But what I'm saying is, I
picked Boston and Denver.
But what I'm saying is, same time around, I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised. I think all of America is surprised. Unless you live in Indiana, all of America is surprised that D-Boy's in the finals.
The reason why I say I'm not surprised because once I saw the whole Boston series,
yeah,
I knew right then and there in my back. Okay, that's why I said they're gonna beat the Bucks.
You did.
And after that, I also said they're going to beat the Cavs.
You did.
So
you did say those two. You were right.
The two powerhouse
and they
teams
spanked the Cavs.
Spanked them.
Ooh.
So once I saw the Cavs once I saw Indiana beat the Cavs,
Yeah.
I knew right then and there.
Chicken. Ate them boys up.
If New York wins it, I'll be happy for the city. Because
Yeah.
I've been in New York for the first time in February.
New York ain't good. That team ain't good.
But if Indiana wins, I'll be happy because they're more of a complete team. One, two, Rick Carlisle know how to coach. We being honest, they got out-coached.
The Knicks?
Yes.
They outcoached. I mean, Carlisle coached. He outcoached every series so far. He's 3-0.
Yeah.
Carlisle is 3-0. Carlisle spanked freaking Doc Rivers, which isn't difficult. It's not easy. It's not hard to outcoach Doc Rivers in 2025.
Is that what you and Doc Rivers?
I don't like him. I tell you that every episode.
I know.
I don't. And then he outcoached freaking the Cavs coach. Then he outcoached Thibodeau, Mr. Play 7.
Where did Indiana? They lost last year when?
Indiana lost to Boston.
And
Haliburton got hurt. And low-key, they wanted revenge. If they would have played Boston this year, they would have spanked Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So injuries killed Indiana.
Last year, for sure.
Then Boston, which is no longer going to be Boston, because they're going to blow that up.
They're going to blow that up.
So my thing is, even with the whole Knicks and Indiana series, I feel so. You know what? I don't feel bad. The reason why the Knicks lost that series is because Tom ran them to the ground.
Straight to the ground. I've been saying that all year, though.
And now
have I been saying that all year?
Yeah, you have.
I've been saying it all year.
And Jalen Brunson is also the reason why they lost.
Oh, he's a negative defender. He can't guard.
And he's ball hungry. He has the ball in his hand 85% of the time. And I remember James Harden does the same exact thing.
You can't win like that in the playoffs.
And you cannot win like that.
Yeah, and he's bad defense. I saw a stat on dunks and threes. It was like 45% of the time, if you drove on Brunson, you either scored, passed to somebody that scored, or got the foul.
He only goes left.
That's crazy.
He only goes left.
But that's enough for the Knicks.
Yeah. But all in all, I'm not surprised.
Haliburton, to me, the point I'm making is Haliburton is playing stress free. Haliburton gets to go out there and literally play. Haliburton plays stress free. Haliburton gets to go out there, kind of play free, get that Magic Johnson feel where he's just bouncing around, spreading the ball out to all his teammates. Like, he doesn't really care. He's just lengthy, just had no expectations. He was voted most overrated. He didn't play in the Olympics. Haliburton is playing free. And in the NBA, when you are stress-free or you are expectation-free, that is a good place to be. On the other hand, SGA, you're the MVP. Everybody's waiting on you to do something. Everybody's waiting on you to carry OKC. They're saying Durant and them couldn't do it. Westbrook and them couldn't do it. PG had a turn. He couldn't do it. SGA, it's your turn as a finals, as an MVP to do it. And that's a lot of pressure. And I think because of that, Haliburton plays a better series than SGA.
I don't know. So I just can't agree with that, with the Haliburton playing stress-free. Because I feel as though every time he play, he go on a chip that I'm not overrated.
Haliburton's lit right now. We're giving analytics, but say what you want. Take it to the street. Haliburton's lit. Haliburton's got what the Hallie with Rob 49. He's playing, shooting. He's choking folk out in the garden. He's having a good time, bro.
He's proving that he's not overrated.
But it's free. He's having a good time.
Oh,
he has no chip on his shoulder.
Yes, he does.
The chip of what? Being overrated?
Yes.
What's worse? Thinking people overrating you? Overrated? That's even worse.
So you're playing with a chip to show my peers that I'm not overrated.
But let's say he doesn't. Let's say Haliburton doesn't do well.
Okay.
Then what? We go, we were right.
No, you didn't show up. You overrated.
What are we gonna say? You are overrated. You're right.
You are.
Yeah. What if SGA doesn't show up? We're gonna say, damn, my guy, you the MVP?
No.
Yes, they will. Everybody's gonna say, yo, you're the MVP, dog. You're
They're
going
both-
against somebody the same people that say he's Halliburton's overrated are saying SGA, you're good. So if you lose to him, you have the worst thing said about you. So he has way more pressure on him. Halliburton's like, yo, you guys already think I'm overrated. I'm gonna just go out here and ball with my friends.
But my thing with Haliburton and OKC last year, they both lost.
Sure.
Either in the Eastern semifinals or the Western semifinals.
SGA got the second round.
So they both made it. So let's say if either or loses, they can say I made it to the finals.
As the MVP, bro, you're the MVP going against somebody we think is overrated. You got to close that door. I
don't know.
He got to be drinking the champagne that's at the end of this, bro. He's got to be the champion. If you lose to somebody that we already think is overrated, dog, SG has the more pressure on him, bro. He has more pressure.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm going for OKC. But all I'm saying, I feel as though Haliburton has a chip on the shoulder.
Let's switch it up. Who has a better bench? Who has a better bench?
So, unfortunately, I would have to say, I would say Indiana has a better bench. Indiana has a better bench.
Why?
But our bench has an X factor.
Caruso?
Yes.
Caruso's good.
Caruso gonna be the reason why
Caruso's
we win.
good.
Caruso gonna be the reason why. Remember I said, clip it. Caruso gonna be the reason why OKC won the series.
Okay.
Actually, I want him to win MVP.
Oh, Shai?
Yeah, I actually want him.
That's embarrassing. But anyways, man, you're just trolling. You're trolling. But nonetheless,
I'm
I think the
trolling.
Pacers have a better bench.
Yeah.
I think TJ McConnell, that little guy comes off the bench, and he is in one speed. He's not trying to set up. He's not trying to slow it down. He's not trying to shoot the three. He is trying to get into the mid-range and attack. It's like he's like a little running back, bro. He goes straight the whole time. Obi Toppin, bro, he's aggressive. He dunks.
He's the start?
He's the bench.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
tough, bro. Obi Toppin's tough. And then they got the Haitian guy, Mathurin. Shout out to Mathurin. He's a Haitian, Zoe.
I think.
And he's tough.
Oh, yeah.
He's tough, too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
tough,
yeah.
too. And I think because of that, OKC has a good bench with Caruso, with Wiggins, with Isaiah Joe, Caruso, but it's not enough, bro. In the words of the great Kendrick Lamar, it's not enough.
You said Kendrick Lamar.
It's not enough. It's not enough. I think both teams have good benches. That's how they got here. But I see Indy's bench just taking it over. I really see them taking it over. I see their speed, bro. Their speed is amazing. They have one speed, they tire you out. And if you look at Indiana, every other team they played, they just ran. Even when they were down losing a lot, they just ran. They ran. And by the end of the series, every other team was cooked. Yeah. Milwaukee looked gassed. They looked cooked against Indiana. Cleveland, bro, Mitchell wasn't even coming back up the court. He was tired.
That's crazy. You was vouching for Mitchell, but hey, whatever.
I was wrong.
Hey, man.
I was wrong.
Hey, man.
I'm right a lot, so I could be wrong every now and then.
You haven't been really accurate this playoffs.
I did say Indiana would beat New York. That was one of my predictions. I did say that. But all to say, Indiana has a really good bench. Who do you got coach-wise?
If I'm going
better
to
coach,
Rick
Carlisle?
Yeah,
he's got a ring.
Exactly.
And the ring he got, he beat Braun in them.
Exactly.
And low key, he was right about Luka. You know they'll never say it.
Oh yeah, I know.
They'll never say it.
Come on.
He'll never say it. He's so professional, you know, he's so polite and everything. But he'll never tell you that, yo, I didn't want to coach Luka because I want to play team ball. When Dallas beat Miami in 2011 in that finals, bro,
yeah,
they played team ball. They passed the ball. Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, Chandler on the oops. Dirk was passing the ball around. Barea was getting active. He wanted to pass the ball around. He went to Luka and them, and Luka just holds onto the ball. And Carlisle don't want to coach like that. Carlisle, I respect him. He at least coaches how he wants to coach. Right now on this Indiana team, I said it last time, they look exactly like the Dallas Mavericks. They spread the ball around.
Yeah.
Everybody touches it. Anybody can score. Siakam, he can go off. Haliburton, he can go off. Neesmith, bro, in the Garden, he went off. Nembhard, he can go off. Freaking Miles Turner can give you 5 threes in a game. Everybody has the capability to do something, and I think that's what makes Carlisle better. I feel like OKC, bro, the refs save these guys, bro. The refs save these guys, bro.
But my thing with OKC, so Indiana has a better bench.
And a better coach.
Has a better coach. But my only thing is they have a better bench, better coach, but we have a better X factor.
Who's that?
We have Chet
Holmgren.
Shai Holmgren. Reason why I say that, this may sound crazy.
Yeah.
I feel as though Shaq would take away Pascal.
They're going to match up against each other.
So because of that, it's going to rely on Indiana bench and Haliburton and Miles Turner. But even with Miles Turner,
he gets the stupidest fouls.
Exactly.
He's worse than a lot of people. He gets the stupidest fouls. You look up, you play 1 minute, he's got 2 fouls. You're like, bro, do you not want to play?
So because of that is why I got OKC winning. Because if Haliburton and Shea cancel out, Pascal and Shaq cancel out. Miles
but I
Turner,
don't think that. I think go ahead, make your point.
Miles Turner, he'll be fouled out. It's going to come down to guards. I feel as though OKC guards has a more bunch of dogs and who actually go score. And because of that, and then we also have defense too. Because you still have Caruso. You still
Jalen Williams is dope.
You still got Jalen Williams.
Talked about him yet.
So my thing is, like, scoring-wise, we're going to be there. Like I said, it will, if I'm being realistic, I say 5, but I wouldn't be surprised if it go to 7.
Yeah. So to me, I think Siakam, bro, this is his opportunity to be really, really special.
Yeah.
Siakam has opportunity in this series. He'll be matched up against Chet. He'll be matched up against Jalen Williams. He'll be matched up against Caruso. He's going to be aggressive every single time.
They got Hartenstein, too. We can't forget about Hartenstein.
He gets played off the court a lot, though.
I know.
He gets, because he's a big.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. They're going to put Chet at the 5. Because now these teams, they just go a little bit. Their 4 is kind of tall enough to still play 5 when they want to go fat. And these teams are running.
I wouldn't put him at a 5.
These teams are running. Let me say, so what I'm saying is these guys, Siakam, this is opportunity. Siakam just killed OG, bro. He just killed OG. Siakam just embarrassed OG in that series. This is Siakam's finals. This is his opportunity to just take it to a whole nother level. Heck, he might get finals. If he balls again, he might get finals MVP because his experience versus Chet Holmgren's experience, it's not even close. This guy is a champion, and he's been second best player leading for a long time. So this is Siakam's opportunity to just take it to a whole nother level. And that's what he's going to do. And I think Siakam is the biggest X factor out of everybody. It's not Caruso. It's not Chet. It's not Neesmith. It's not Mathurin. It's Siakam, bro. Because when Siakam is aggressive, every series so far he's been aggressive. He's been dominant. And he just got Eastern Conference Finals MVP. I don't believe he's done. I think Siakam's going to try to take this over, man. And Hallie and freaking Shea, they're going to cancel each other out because one guy scores a lot, one guy assists a lot. It'll balance each other out. But I think Siakam comes out, he's aggressive. He's going to dominate. He's going to dominate.
I ain't mad.
He's going to dominate.
I won't be mad with either result. Like I said, I want OKC to win for the sake of Shea. Cause he had a great last year.
Yeah. Who would have thought, bro?
That
that he'd get this far. Like I know he was like early in the season, he was killing the MVP stuff, bro. Like, he was balling, and I liked it. But the playoffs are different, and he low key,
he had. I think Shai knew when it came to the playoffs, he had to take his game a whole other level. And
he's been a bit,
and he had to tell his team like, yo, like, we gotta go another level. Like, we were the best team when it comes defensively. Like, we gotta keep the same energy.
But what do you think about people that say his path has been easy?
I don't think his path was easy.
So Ja got hurt. They were down, and then Ja got hurt.
See, but I would
wait. Okay. So Ja got hurt.
But it's Ja. Come on.
But that was a fair series. It was gonna be a fair series.
I didn't even think it was. I had OKC beat him in either 4.
Sure, that's what happened. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, Ja did get hurt.
But my thing, Ja doesn't even play good enough defense.
They were dominating until Lou Dortz. I'm going to say what people are saying.
I'm
part of communities where people are talking. They're saying, number one, that. Number two, OKC then went against
Denver.
And
what happened with Denver? It was a great series.
We talked about that was probably the best series of the playoffs so far.
It was a great series.
Probably the best series of the playoffs. But Gordon got hurt. So they're saying, they're telling me, they're saying Gordon got hurt.
I hear you.
They're saying Ja got hurt.
So if that's the case.
Wait. They're saying Ja got hurt. They're saying Gordon got hurt.
Okay.
And then they went against Minnesota.
Who got hurt?
Nobody.
Okay.
But there was a abnormal amount of fouls called for their team.
Come on.
Versus, because they were, if you looked at the game, were able to just put 2 hands on Edwards. They were able to push him. They were able to push Randall. They were able to push Gobert down there. They were able to push McDaniels, and then they weren't even allowed to tap Shai.
So I don't.
I'm just saying. That's what people are saying. That's what they're saying.
I'm sorry.
That's what they're saying.
I just don't fall in the hype of Shai being a foul merchant because Dwayne Wade did the same thing. LeBron did the same thing. There was a time where people call LeBron flop James.
But those guys are they're physically
and my thing is
dominant. If we're playing a game and you're faster than me, and I don't want you to get by me, what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna foul.
Foul you. If you're stronger than me and you're in good position and you're stronger than me, I'm gonna overly aggressive foul you.
Stronger.
Yeah, but he's not physically dominant.
But my thing, he's longer. He got a longer wingspan. Of course, they're gonna foul him, and then he has that weird shot, shooting for him. So my thing is, we can't really blame him for following the path that the greats did.
Yes and no, bro. When I watch Shai play basketball, he literally will dribble into you, initiate the contact, and then as soon as you touch him, he just jumps off. That's bad, bro. That's bad. And I think the idea is, bro, Shai, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I feel like his game is so depending on the free throw, bro, that it's just bad. It's just bad. And I don't like watching it. And I think a lot of America don't like watching it because they watched Brunson do that, and they're like, dog, we're sick and tired. We're sick and tired of watching people just ask for fouls, bro.
But so if that's the case,
Jordan didn't do that. People say Jordan shot a lot of free throws. Jordan was jumping over you, so you had to foul him.
But my thing, okay,
Kobe was jumping over you to foul him. LeBron is running through you. You have to foul him. Shaq, you have to foul. These guys shot a lot of free throws because you had to catch up to them.
The game,
but Shai is just slithering around, and then you touch him, and he jumps around like somebody shot him. Like, come on, man.
The game changed, and I get it, but I just can't crucify Shai for something that the greats did. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. Come on, I think if you're going to use injuries, do you really think Indiana would have won that series then?
Against who?
Knicks. Because
who was hurt?
Cat. Come on, we saw Cat limping, Cat was hurt.
No comment.
Okay. No comment.
No comment.
And that being said,
clip this right here. It's a Samurai Go podcast, 2025 NBA Finals. Indiana is winning it in 7 games. The Finals MVP will be Haliburton. You get right here. I said it. Clip this. That's what it is. And you're saying
OKC in 5.
OKC in 5. Let's have some fun. Above all, man, I'm sad that the NBA is ending, but I'm happy because this is going to be a good series, man. This is Samurai Go podcast. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Talk to me. Who you think's going to win? Who you think is right or wrong? Let me know.